Hi everybody, today I have a fair split example, which means I'll be using proportions for a real-life ratio. In the video, I'll show you simple steps, and then we'll do the same problem using Excel just to give you an alternative to do things a little quicker. We're given that three coworkers, Liam, Serena, and Devin, complete a consulting project together and agree to split the bonus based on the number of hours each person contributed. Liam worked 22 hours, Serena worked 18 hours, and Devin worked 25 hours. If the team earns a $14,500 bonus, how much should each person receive? In this particular example, we're going to round each number to the nearest dollar, but in real life you would round to 2 decimal places. So let's quickly summarize this information. Liam had 22 hours, Serena had 18, Devin had 25, and they're splitting $14,500. The first thing we want to do is total the number of hours that these three people worked. That gives us 22, 18, and 25, which is 65. So what we need to do is figure out the proportion that each person worked on the project. Liam worked 22 out of 65 hours, Serena 18 over 65, and Devin 25 over 65. Now that we have these ratios, we can multiply by the 14,500 to see how much each person should receive from the bonus. We'll take this fraction 22 over 65, multiply it by 14,500, which gives us $4,907.69. Because we're rounding to a whole number, we have $4,908 going to Liam. Let's do the same thing for Serena. We'll multiply by 14,500, which gives us $4,015.38. Once again, we're rounding to a whole dollar, which is $4,015. Then to finish up, we'll multiply Devin's 25 over 65 by 14,500, which is $5,576.92, which we round to $5,577. Just as an optional bonus, I'm going to show you how to do this in Excel. I've entered my information into Excel. I have the person, Liam, Serena, and Devin, the hours worked, 22, 18, and 25. We're going to work on the percent of work each person did and the bonus they should earn. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the bottom of the hours worked, and I'm going to hit the auto sum. This tells me there are 65 hours. Then for the percent of work, I'm going to push equals. I'm going to click on the hours worked and divide by the total of 65. Next, I'm going to click back in that cell and double click the corner. That's going to copy that formula down. It took the hours worked and it divided by 65. Then to do the bonus earned, I'm going to hit equals again. Equals is what tells Excel to do mathematics. Once I've hit equals, I'm going to click on the percent work and I'm going to multiply by the bonus of 14,500, push enter, then click back on the cell, double click to copy that formula down. Remember, we wanted to round this to a whole number, so I'm going to right click, I'm going to go to Format Cells, click on Number, and change the decimal places to 0. This shows us 4908, 4015, 5577, which are the same values we got earlier doing our calculations with the calculator.